Hello there people, Vestin here playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. The original one from back in the day. Looking at the cinematics, looking at everything, I can't shake the impression that these games were not quite as epic and cinematic and wonderful as the remakes. Alas, alas, they seem kinda lame. But at the same time, if I'm going through the classics, I might as well go through 3. Finally. This is a relatively recent... No, don't show me the attract... Damn it! Oh, this is gonna take forever. No, please, I'm sorry. No, this takes... Goddamn, fine. Are you sure you wanna quit the game? Yes, actually. Okay, I'm not going to linger on this menu. I'm not going to linger on the main menu, otherwise it's gonna show me the attract mode again. And that basically cannot be skipped, okay? I'm just gonna enter the game. The scariest thing I've seen so far is the inevitability of the attract menu. This is not an arcade game, okay, I'm going. Costume select. Special 1, Special 2, Special 3, Special 4, Special 5, Special 6, Special 7, Normal. I don't know. Normal?
Resident Evil
3.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them. And that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight.
What?
It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Okay.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
Oh boy. I get the picture. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. That's... And now, if you'll excuse me, and you will, I have to get to the options menu and remap my key bindings because... As much as I appreciate the effort, I want to know what I'm supposed to press in a given circumstance, you know? File. Okay, these are notes, I presume, okay? That's brilliant. I don't press B to... Okay, so X is back rather than B, that's great. No. No, 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 no. Please don't. What do you mean reloading tool? A tool used to load mixed materials into an empty bowl. Oh, fair enough. Okay. It is used to combine with gunpowder. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Of course, we're gonna make our own bullets. Handgun. Game B. What? Game instructions. This explains about. It doesn't explain about, guys. It explains something. Various actions, operations on map screen, and operations in the event scenes. We hope you improve your chances to survive. Okay. Shooting objects. You may get different reactions from shooting objects, such as oil drums and bombs. Thank you! That would have been nice to know, you know, when I played the goddamn remake. And not, you know, it would have been nice to get this as a bit of a hint before actually getting it as a mere hint. But yeah, I've learned that eventually. Press the aim button to aim directly at these objects. Quick turn. You can perform quick 180 degrees turns. Press the run button while retreating. What is the run? Why won't you let me rebind my keys? There's gotta be a way. Emergency escape. When you're trapped by enemies, you can push them away to escape. Okay, hold on. So run button while retreating. Okay. When moving back, I presume. When you're trapped by enemies, you can push them away to escape. Press the directional buttons, action button. Well, what? Press the directional buttons, action button, cancel button, and run button repeatedly. All of them? Like 4 buttons at once? Okay, I can just mash them. Emergency dodging. Just before that enemy attacks, you can perform a dodge move to evade it. Press the aim buttons, press the action button while aiming. When you press the action button while aiming, don't you shoot? I don't know what the buttons are. Okay, so press aim, and while aiming, press action to dodge. Getting on and off objects. You can get off on and off objects. Well, certain objects that appear in the game. Press the action button while you are moving forward to the edge of an object that you wish to get on or off of. Press the map button to view the map. You can zoom in or out of the map by pressing the action button. While the map is zoomed in, use the directional buttons to move the screen. Press the map button to switch between maps. Live selection. At certain points in the game, the screen fades into black and white. At these points, you will be prompted to choose between 2 different options. That's pretty neat. Use the directional buttons to move between the options, and use the action button to make a decision. And you have to teach me that in a manual? Event cancel. It's possible to skip certain scenes. Press the cancel button and skip these scenes. Okay. Ahaha! I no longer have it in the inventory. I have it as a file. Game instruction B. Instructions on the creation of bullets. This explains how to use the gunpowder and the reloading tool. Yes, the gunpowder. Ammunition creation system to create various ammunition. You need to use the reloading tool and gunpowder. Reloading tool. This is a necessary item if you want to create different types of ammunition. For combining the gunpowder and reloading tool, various types of ammunition will be created. Gunpowder. Mixed materials to create various types of ammunition. There are 3 types of basic gunpowder. A, B, and C. Please note that gunpowder C is created by mixing A and B. How to mix gunpowders. You can create various kinds of bullets by mixing the different gunpowders. There are 13 different kinds of gunpowders in all. What? Example of gunpowders. A. Handgun bullets. B. Shotgun shells. C. Grenade rounds. A and C. Grenade flame rounds. B and C. Grenade acid rounds. C and C. Grenade freeze rounds. C and C and C. Magnum bullets. Those are examples? There are 13 different... That's a lot of stuff. Okay, what if I combine A and C and C? What if I combine A and B and C? Okay, we'll get through that. Mixing gunpowder with grenade rounds. If you combine a certain type of gunpowder with grenade rounds, special types of grenade rounds will be created. Okay, so Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is about crafting. Mixing level plus. If you repeatedly create the same kind of ammunition, your skill will be improved and you will be able to create more powerful ammunition. Wow, this really is a fundamental mechanic in the original. Okay. And what is the zoom button? I guess A. And you leave with X. What about Y? The map button is the trigger button. The other one is presumably gonna be the aim button. But I don't want this. Ugh. I wanna leave on B. No, B is the menu up. I don't. Damn you. Oh boy! Oh no! What? Damn it! Don't tell me I seriously.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow,
I survived.
I'm still alive.
Good enough for me.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
Define we.
What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
Yeah, we've seen this guy in the remake. Good luck, buddy. Okay. I still don't like this. They've swapped my buttons around. How can you not? How can you not have a menu where you rebind buttons? There's gotta be something. Come on. How about this one? How about the other one? No. The stick? This? No, that's aiming. How about this? That's also aiming. How about this? What? Do you move the tiniest of bits by aiming? That's awkward. Yeah, you do. Oh my, yeah, she's sliding forward just through the sheer virtue of aiming. That's intriguing. You know, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't particularly meaningful. The only problem here is that the two buttons have been swapped. That's it. Two buttons. The button to access my inventory is the button I used to run. And the button to run is swapped with the button to use the inventory. Other than that, it's all the same. Hold on. So when I'm in aim mode, should be able to press the... No, that doesn't make sense. Action button to dodge, but I have a weapon. I'm surely gonna shoot if I do that. What if I press the run button as I'm in aim mode? Well, that does absolutely nothing. The menu button also does nothing in these circumstances. Okay. What if I press the map button? The map button doesn't do much of anything either as you're in aim mode. Okay. Well, I presume the action button is just gonna shoot. So, no, this is the run button now. Ugh. Fine, unequip this. What if I enter aim mode and then press the action button without a weapon? Okay, that does nothing. Are you telling me? No, that's not the... Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, this is going to be hell. I have just discovered the real horror of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never!
The container is locked from the inside. No, the container is locked from inside. That's kind of grammatical. It's locked from inside. Fair enough. A forklift for moving various types of cargo. Can we do something with the forklift? Yeah, I know what a forklift is, Jill. Well, here. Guess we could leave, but there's gotta be something here, right? A forklift for... Yeah, I know what a... It's not much more of a forklift than the other forklift. Will you take the first aid spray? Yes, you've taken the... I know I have. I've just told you. Defective products have been placed here. Will you take the handgun bullets? Are they defective? There's nothing left. No, that's not the quit button. Ugh. I could hypothetically rebind my buttons otherwise. Just rebind the buttons on the pad or something. Well, buckle up. I'll presumably keep on whinging the rest of the playthrough. Until I get used to this setup. At which point I'm going to start complaining anytime I play anything. The alarm has already been used. Okay. Has it? I can't hear it, Jill. Okay. I found the first aid spray and some bullets. Is that it? Is that all we can find over here? I mean, it sounds fine. How are you? No, that's not the one. This is the one. How are you doing? You're fine. Of course you're fine. I mean, I would say so. Okay. Before leaving the warehouse, let's explore it thoroughly. Ah, look at that. You can go up and down the steps without necessarily clicking the use button. Excellent. That is actually pretty marvelous. That means that I don't have to worry about transitioning screens and so on and elevations, but it also means that quite possibly zombies can do the same to me. Is this a save room? Do you require increments to save? This is a safe room. What is this? Will you take the wellhouse key? Yes, you've taken the wellhouse key. Presumably you can't leave the wrong button. You can't leave the wellhouse without the key. A small key with a tag attached to it. It says back door on the tag. Ooh. An area map for the delivery service. Can you take the map? Silly me. Get more bullets. Delivery vouchers are scattered everywhere. I don't want the vouchers, I want the... Those are bullets, right? Are they bullets? That's so bright red! Will you take the gunpowder A? Sorry, not the... No, it is the gunpowder A. Not everything uses an article this way. But fair enough, okay. So those bright red ones are gunpowder A's, eh? A delivery voucher book. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be delivering vouchers or much of anything. Various reports are sorted here. Don't care. Item box. I have a knife inside the box. Will the knife be useful in this game? Who knows? Let's ditch the healing. Who needs healing? Let's ditch the reloading too. I'm not gonna craft bullets on the fly. And presumably I can save without needing ink ribbons. Oh, I do need ink ribbons. Fascinating. Well, in that case, I'll hold on to them for a brief while. And before I go and save, I shall run out. Explore some more, if there's anything worth exploring over here. Hold on, I think that may literally be it. Tell me, is this closed? You've used the backdoor key. You no longer need this key. Will you discard it? I mean, I could bring it back to the item box, but no, let's not compulsively save every single quest item in the item box. Just cluttering it and making it more confusing to access things. How about I actually save up using the ink ribbons? Well, you know, one of them. Come on, Vestin. You can do this. Fight against muscle memory, damn it. No typewriter, you can save your progress here. And I will. Will you use the ink ribbon? Yes. You save the game? Save the game. At least she types faster. I guess she got used to it after typing out all those reports on the fly in the previous games. Should I lug around the knife with me? Is it gonna be immensely useful in this game, unlike in the other games? Is it gonna be as immensely useful as it was in the remake? Because I do remember the knife being a pretty nice tool. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say it's gonna be complete garbage. I don't know, it seems to have a decent bit of reach. I can experiment, who's gonna stop me? Okay, well, getting out of here, we're going out, leaving the warehouse. And out we go onto the streets. It's an interesting outfit to wear to the zombie apocalypse. Not necessarily the best idea, considering that a single scratch usually would take you out, but I guess eating all those herbs has its uses. Okay, gotta remember, this is for running, this is for shooting. A surprisingly safe alley. Do I seriously want to use the knife for the most part? Yeesh. There is nothing strange. Thanks, that's what I needed to know. Nothing to tell me about the bike? I don't know, I don't know how I feel, ultimately, about these types of descriptions. They're somewhat redundant, annoying, pointless, but on the other hand, maybe I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining. Nothing unusual. Okay. So there's a door to the side. We can go up. This appears to be a high traffic area, which means that I would benefit greatly from clearing out the zombies. But let's go through here first, see where I end up. Okay. I don't necessarily want to be here. Do I dare try out the knife on a zombie? Because if I can't knife a zombie, what can I knife? The entrance has been boarded up. Wisely so. Is this place ever going to be accessible? I don't know. Okay, I'm facing north, apparently. Can't back off much further. I came from, yeah, from the east. So I can head down that path to the west. But I should presumably clear out the area to the north. I have enough ammo. If I don't have enough ammo, I can... Okay, Jill Valentine. Equip the knife. Don't check the ammo. I love the fact that you can... reload on the inventory screen. The knife is gonna be useless, I think. Once the zombies go down, they go down. You could try to knife them to make them go down, but that is an unnecessary risk. No point in... Okay, you look like you're gonna get on up instead of staying on the scene. Reloading. And... Oh! Hey, that... Whoa, no, 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 no! Oh, this is just peachy. Of course they get on up. Ugh. Damn you! Should I have expected that? I don't know whether I should have expected that. Presumably they eventually go down. If they don't, I'm gonna be in a bit of a pickle. How injured is she? She's fine. Isn't she always? Well, that goes to show that, as I've been saying, the knife is useless. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's more of a case that I can't use the knife properly. Which isn't a pleasant thought, but... a strong barricade has been set up here. It's not a comforting thought, but I don't think I'm suddenly going to develop the ability to use the knife properly. It's gonna be rough to use, obviously. Okay, I remember this... Hold on. I remember this place from the remake, but then again, can I rely on my memory? And to what extent? The graphics over here in this uncanny valley area. A wrecked car is blocking the way. They're no longer sufficiently stylized to evoke nostalgia, at least as far as I'm concerned. But on the other hand, they're no longer... they're not yet good enough to actually make me appreciate them. So there's that. I'm going northwest. I could also head on back through there. Down this side alley. No, let's go through here. I'm just frustrated at how much there is to explore, but that is the nature of the beast, isn't it? Wrecked car is blocking the way. Can we move it? Will we be able to? Whoa. Okay, a zombie is about to bust out of there. Obviously. Okay, buddy, I see what you're up to. You're up to no good. My goodness, the fire rate on this lady. She's impressive. Most impressive. And I'm running out of ammo. Oh, no. Well, okay. Maybe the remake was faithful to the original in that regard. Huh. Maybe that was a scripted scene. A one-time thing. It would make sense. That's not ammo. That's just a red can. 17 bullets left. 17. Nothing unusual. Thank you, Jill. incredibly insightful. Okay, I can go over here. Into the diner? I guess. It's a safe room, isn't it? No, this is an alley. Oh, okay, this leads down the same path. Fair enough. Well, how about I head on back? Get back here eventually. This is presumably a closed door, so I'll be able to get absolutely nowhere, but it is at least acknowledge that fact. Do not lock bikes to fence. It's locked from the other side. Okay. So this is inaccessible, that is inaccessible. The only way through is down here to the south. I mean, I say through. Through what? The only way forward, I guess. The awkward angles. Hot dogs. This is presumably the path to the side door that I cannot access, isn't it? No, that's the path up. Okay, well in that case... What is the door? For here? Is there one? It's right here? Yes, it is! I'm leaving. Okay. I went the wrong way. The entirely wrong way. Okay. Well, right, I need to save whoever that was, but what, inside here? On the alley? Never mind. Maybe through the, you know, the place I've just fled from. Oh dear. Well, this is blinking, so has this become accessible all of a sudden? Tell you what, I am willing to try and find out, considering the fact that going back down that route is extremely dangerous. Okay. A zombie is eventually going to come out of that car. Any second now. Still locked. I don't like this one bit. Okay. Yeah, running back, pretty useful, pretty snazzy. Not having enough bullets, terrible. Would not recommend. Come on, Jill, please. No, 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 no. Can you... Okay, tell you what. We're heading back and crafting some more ammo. I knew that would happen eventually. Listen here, buddy. I'm not gonna waste my ammo. I'm not gonna use the ammo I don't have on you. Oh no. Oh no, I haven't thought this through, have I? There's a zombie in the way. How exactly am I supposed to take care of it? Well... How injured are you exactly? She's fine. She's always fine. This is hard mode, by the way. In case you haven't noticed. I hate this already. So, anyway, the knife is useless, as far as I'm concerned, at the very least. Gunpowder, useful. Pretty useful. So how about following the instructions of the manual, which I do recall has instructed me that you can craft handgun bullets with A, gunpowder A. How about we actually craft some gunpowder bullet, some handgun bullets with. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Yes, yes. This is handy. I like where this is going. 30 bullets. Do I want to craft on the fly? It's not like I have alternatives, really. 30 bullets, people. 30 bullets. Is that gonna be enough? Well, it'll have to be. I hypothetically could take the stupid tool with me and then craft bullets on the fly as I find gunpowder. But no. I could also save. But apparently I'm brave enough not to. Apparently I'm willing to redo all of this. Which makes... Oh! I'm sorry, Jill. I did that to you. And you're no longer fine, are you? Jill is no longer fine. It's no longer Jill Valen fine. Yeah, sorry about that. The barrel isn't particularly useful, it's just one zombie milling over there. Nothing here. Let's go downstairs. What is this? Will you take the lighter oil? Oil, take it. Cases of drinking water. Okay, we don't need water. Will you take the shotgun? You bet I will. You've taken the shotgun. Well, allow me. I present to you... Come on. Come on, buddy. Show me your brains! Oh yeah! Now we're talking! Oh, this is happening! It's happening again! Oh, maybe I should have saved, No, I would have presumably needed what? Type B in order to be able to properly craft shotgun shells. Oh yeah! 2 headshots! Come get some! I knew heading down to the basement was the best possible idea. Oh yeah, all those horror movie aficionados would look at the situation and figure, oh no, don't go down to the spooky basement. That's the worst sort of idea. You do not want to explore places and possibly learn what's going on, find useful items and progress the plot. You want to sit in one place and die. Yeah. That's not the way I play, people. That's not the way I play. That's not the way anyone plays. It's dumb as hell. Yeah, I've always imagined an anti-horror movie where the protagonists are the purported smart people. Genre savvy, they just sit in one place. And lo and behold, there's, I don't know, a bomb in the basement. They do nothing, they don't discover nothing, they don't investigate, and then the bomb goes off and they all die. Because, you know, they figured, it's dumb to go into the basement. It's stupid to explore. 3 headshots! Come at me! Oh, I think they're done. Oh, is it over? Are you not interested in getting any more? Okay, tell me about the lighter fluid. I know the heavier ones, but this one is kind of lighter. It's fuel for a lighter. He's lucky he died before his guts were ripped out. Wish we were also lucky. Can you... Oh, I'm sorry. This is the way upstairs. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. Let me lead you up here. There are few moments as satisfying in life as discovering a shotgun, let me tell you. I'm not gonna lug around a knife in a game that, I don't know, I think is dedicated mostly towards the concept of crafting ammo. More ammo for all sorts of guns. Improved ammo in all sorts of varieties, freezing ammo and explosive ammo, acid rounds and whatnot. Yeah, I think using the knife in this game is counterintuitive, to say the least. Oh yeah, okay. I'm not even particularly mad at the fact that my controls are kind of backwards. That's okay. I'm actually going to equip my pistol, my piddly little pistol, and I'm gonna perform some headshots further down the line. I don't need them now. Not desperately, no. Not at all. Where was I to go? Is this the path forward? No, you're facing a wall. Okay. So how about through here? This is the path. Oh, and there are some herbs. Guess what? Just what the doctor ordered. Healing herbs. Medicinal herbs. Will you take the green herb? You betcha. You've taken the green herb. I sure did. You take the green herb. Ugh, you're not giving me much of a choice. You spoil me. And of course, one thing that arguably takes away from the entire experience is the fact that I can pause at any time by just entering the inventory screen. And that's the only way you can pause in this game. The fact that you cannot rebind your keys is a bit pathetic, but that's okay. Okay, we finally found the way over here. Now, other places aren't particularly interesting. We've been through the warehouse, that's basically a tutorial earlier. We've been down the street over here, out of her apartment. We didn't get a cutscene with, the Nemesis chasing her, which is on a mission, quite frankly. Then there's the warehouse scene. We've been over there. We've explored all of this. There's a single zombie milling about over here. I'm not gonna go back and just slay it. We can't access this door because it's locked, so the only way forward, the only way we can progress is through this door. If there are zombies immediately on the other side, I will enter the inventory screen and switch to my shotgun. Otherwise, pew pew. So it's a choice between pew pew and kablamo. Not to get too technical. Yes, I've certainly hit my stride over here. 4 shots. If I need to use 6 bullets on ya, I will. Come get some. Proceed to acquire an unspecified quantity. Well? Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Oh, they're bleeding out. I don't hear noises. And I'm out of ammo. 9 bullets, but I freed up inventory slots. So there is once again a silver lining, even to being low on ammo. Look at this guy, twitching like he is on Twitch TV. Okay. Even more inaccessible spots. Haha, inaccessible for now. The passage is completely blocked off. Yes. Unlike the passage of time. Blackjack. It's locked from the other side. I'm sorry, it's Barjack. Fair enough. We can go here, but this is inaccessible. She's not even going to tell me about it. It's so blatantly obvious, I should see it. Local newspapers are scattered around. And the door has been sealed. I don't think I can help that guy, by the way. I think he's being munched on. Will this open up? The door has been sealed. I can make use of this distraction and bypass the zombies, I presume. What a way to go. Okay, this is the map. I can go to the side, to the left. Ignore the zombies, just sneak on by. How sneaky am I, actually? Not particularly sneaky. Can zombies climb pallets? Is this a map? It's the Uptown map! Okay. Well, that's a lot. Is the ball in the sales office still marked? Some areas I have explored. Presumably what is marked in red is the current area. Presumably this doesn't keep track of the areas I have cleaned out of items. Just the areas I've already visited or not. Okay. I shall go up. You've taken the Uptown map. I am trying to stay aware of the fact that zombies could bust out at any second. From any place. I might as well heal her with a single herb. Let's not overdo it. Just a single ingested herb. And she's fine already. She's not necessarily on max health, but she's better than she was before. And that's what I aim for. Better than before. Maybe not better than ever, but better than before. Can we seriously not go up? No, this is as far up as... No. This, the whatever is further up is inaccessible. This is the path down. I'm sorry, the perspective is... a bit confusing, but yeah. Long and short of it is, that's all there is up there. Got some healing. And if I want to go anywhere, I have to go there. I can't go past this point, can I? I don't think I can. Neither can I go through there. Most of these spots are blocked off, which stands to reason. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to cross this, but I should be able to get through this door. First and foremost, however... That's about it. But I have my shotgun, and I am not afraid to use it. In fact, I'll blow your heads off, guys. Meaning that, come on, yeah. Keep up, you don't have a head. Is this guy gonna get an up? Well, not immediately, apparently. Well, if I can walk through him, I think I can... No, his torso is kinda blocking my path. So I don't know. You can't necessarily gauge with perfect accuracy whether someone's gonna get an up or not. I think it's so treacherous. The passage is completely blocked off. Yes, they tend to be. At the risk of sounding a bit dramatic, this is the only way. What a bizarre doll. But then again, the architecture over here tends to be a bit unusual. Okay, I can get to the bar. Yes, or out onto the street. This is a bit of an open area, and I'm running low on ammo. I'm running low on everything. Let's follow the guy into the bar. I'm not gonna shoot these zombies because I genuinely don't have enough ammo to be able to dispatch them. Can I save here? He's been bitten! It's Brad! Hey Brad, how you doing? With the final bullet, I've saved his life.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see.
Brad!
What's after STARS members? There's no escape.
You'll see? That's what you're giving me? You'll see? Sheesh! Well, this path is now accessible. What is this? Will you take the lighter? I will! You've taken the lighter. Well, let's do the obvious. Actually, let's check the lighter. Does it have any lighter fluid in it? It has no oil left and cannot be used by itself. How about I use lighter fluid on lighter? An oil lighter. Excellent. We shall soon set stuff on fire. A payphone. That's brilliant. An old pinball machine. Glorious. Magnificent. I don't think I even spent the bullet I had to use up slaughtering the zombie. They're just charitable like that. Figuring, okay, you're saving Brad's life. You can do that for free. The sink is full of dirty dishes and glasses. And that is, of course, something you find remarkable, Jill Valentine. Partially consumed food and drinks. Thanks. What is this? Clock tower postcard. Oh, no. A picture postcard of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot. St. Michael Clock Tower. Thanks for the explanation. Could not comprehend the clock tower. Other than, you know, it being survival horror and so on. Don't tell me I'll have to go all the way back. Trudge, trudge, trudge. Will you take the handgun bullets? You betcha! And I will use them with my precious handgun, which I will then swiftly equip. Glorious. The zombies back there in the back alley. Yeah, not looking forward to meeting them ever again. I could hypothetically find some items there, so maybe I should clear that area out. Actually, in all likelihood, I should. I probably should clear that area out. The path forward is, I guess, through back there and down this route, which will open up the path over here, possibly giving me access to some key. But for now, I think I've earned myself a save. See, the problem with the city oil drums is as follows. If they are placed incorrectly and you don't get multiple zombies in one spot, using them feels like such an absolute enormous waste. So you're inclined not to use them. But then if you do not use them, even to slay a single zombie with a well-placed bullet, it's also a waste. Obviously it is. Because it's better to kill a single zombie with a single bullet by exploding an oil drum. Then it is to spend all the bullets necessary to take it down the old-fashioned way. Reloading! I have plenty of healing too. Alright. Unfortunately, this is the only spot I know of that provides me the luxury of managing items and saving my progress. Of which there has been a fair bit, I would dare say. A fair bit indeed. Alright. I don't need all of this healing. 3 green herbs, the first aid spray. I am doing mighty fine as things stand. Mighty fine indeed. And as such, I do believe I deserve a save. I'll progress where I have shown you. I'll clear out the alley and then I'll progress north to places unknown. I'm still somewhat mad at Brad for being all mysterious about the looming threat. I'm still disappointed with the game for not providing me the proper intro of Jill Valentine in her apartment fleeing from the Nemesis, but I guess that's fine. For now, however, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.